Carlos, Tyler, Jay with a flair. Comedy, culture, news, and life's sweet spice. Serve it up hot. Oh, it's always nice. Laughter echoes through the digital street. Friends catching up, ain't that a treat? Jokes that ring sharp as a knife. They dive deep, set your spirit alight. HollingsWorthless, yeah, tune in tight. Three pals jiving, everything feels right. From comedy to culture, every news bite they bring the light. On a Tuesday night. Hits the punchlines quick as a flash. Tyler's stories always crash. They drops wisdom like a silent storm. Together they create a show that's more. They talk about the life, the love, the strife. Turn Monday moments into pure delight. Each Tuesday just feels right. It's more than a show, it's a piece of life. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views that resonate. Committed gold, you can hardly wait. It's a weekly fix, don't be late. Oh, served on a silver plate. News and views that resonate. Committed gold, you can hardly wait. It's a weekly fix, don't be late.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to HollingsWorthless Program. I'm one of your hosts.
Yeah, you about to pass out. Be like, that's the end of the podcast, everybody. Thank y'all for coming out.
And today, it may just be the dynamic duo. We haven't heard from Tyler. Hopefully he's okay. Oh shit, my shit's cutting out. He called me yesterday, but I couldn't. Oh my God, Dr. Tyler Smith has arrived. I love it.
Oh,
What up?
Right, I was just about to say, I don't know if Tyler's coming or not. I want him to be here, but
My bad. My
okay.
bad.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I was napping. I took a nap.
Well, here, let me do it. So I'm one of your hosts, Big RJ Hollingsworth, and as usual, we have the three men, no baby. Shout out to Baby Miles. I'm doing this off memory. Just the three of us, Three's Company, no Mr. Furley. Three of a kind trips, starting with the host with the most, part-time famous, full-time funny, Carlos Anthony.
yeah, we are back in the building. What's up, fellas?
And last but not least, I can't do this one from memory. Jesus. Last but not least, we have the Seattle native, aka Chief Green Cloud, aka Haya Watamaya Smoking, aka Sacagawea, aka Pot of Hot Mess, aka the Box Check They call him the box check. No, fuck, I fucked up. Okay, Chief Spitting Bull. They call him the box check murder. They say he's uncancelable. Hey, I'm not racist, Tyler. Don't call me Joseph Smith.
What up? What
What
up?
up? Stefan Moody, you're in Florida? What? I will be back. I got a few dates out in Florida coming up. What up, BS Jeffrey, Moody, Carlos Anthony, no, Victoria. I'm just reading the names. I'm also right now. Oh God, there's so much to talk about. And I'm just trying to figure out where to put in the heavy shit. But I was going to say being for the most part a newer weed smoker. Well, now I guess it's been like 13 years, but I have a new game I play, which Tyler will be like, "Yeah, buddy, we were doing that in 8th grade." But it's called Racing the Edible.
Oh yeah.
You already know what it is.
We did that in 8th grade.
Where you
Meanwhile, as a newbie, I'm like, I don't know what does this mean?
that's when
It can mean a lot of things. So
okay, what do you think it means, Tyler?
So what it means in like my hood is racing the edible means that you took an edible and then you're doing a task and you're trying to get it complete before the edible kicks in.
You got it, baby. That's it. Yes. Positive energy. Shout out to Brody. RIP Brody. What up, A Barn? A Barn. What up, A Barn? Yeah, so that's my new thing, and I just got some new You Be Good, who does not sponsor this Blue Rush Spark. I'm gonna be trying. But yeah, that's my new thing, is to race the edible. Here, I'll address the heavy shit now, and then we can move on. I mean, I can't say a lot anyways, but so last week I was supposed to go up to Seattle, canceled those shows, canceled the podcast for the week. And Victoria was guilt tripping me because she was like, "You just told me to share it," which she did, and I appreciate that. But so last week, my girl Angel, her son Chaz was killed on Tuesday. He was shot by the police, and I can't really go into any more details than that. The Department of Justice is involved. I'll just say that, and we'll leave it at that. And obviously, so we've been dealing with that. Dealing with that, so it's such a weird way to say it, but I mean that's what we've been dealing with, I guess you'd say. Is excuse me, I'm sick, so my voice is all fucked. But so we went. It's just, this has been a shitty month, or shitty last 2 months, because last month Angel's Aunt Mia, which was like a second mom, and I met Aunt Mia, and I loved Aunt Mia. She was quite the character, but she passed away last month, and so last week was just a fucking heavy week, because Aunt Mia's funeral or celebration of life was Friday or Saturday. Friday. It was Friday in LA, and that Tuesday Chaz was gunned down, and so we went out to LA on Friday and went to the celebration of life for Mia with Aunt Mia, which was great. God, she was so funny. And then we stayed there and then came back Saturday. But that's pretty much the only thing or the most I can say right now. I mean, there's a lot of parts being or involved, and a lot of people being involved legally, and yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. And shout out to the comedy community, and Tyler, Carlos, all my comic friends, close friends, a lot of people that they found out about it either by asking me or they saw something that either Angel posted or her daughter Amari posted, and the comedy community has really gathered around us and given us their support. Norwest, he may not want me to say this, but fuck it. But Norwest called, and he had seen that I'd canceled the weekend up in Seattle, and he sent us. It's like you never think about it, but it's like such a great thing. He was, he sent his condolences, and he was so sorry, and everything. But he sent us a DoorDash thing for $150. He's like, just so you don't have to worry about food or anything. I'm like, oh yeah, that is actually like really thoughtful. You know, because you're so focused on all this other shit going on that you're like, you know, it'll be like 10 at night and you're like, fuck, I haven't even ate yet. Like, I think Angel yesterday, or the other day, she what's today? Today's Tuesday. So yesterday she went back to work yesterday for the first time. And I think she got home and said, yeah, I haven't even eaten anything today, because you're just, you know, you're dealing with all this other shit. So thank you everybody for the condolences, and I will relay them. And yeah, so that's what we're dealing with.
It's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot to deal with. But as you know, and as you pointed out, you have a extended family who we're here for you. You're gonna make me get emotional.
Yeah.
So we're here for you, brother. We got you. We got you and Angel and the rest of the family. So it's all good.
Yeah. And oh, sorry I didn't call you back, Tyler, yesterday. I know you called. I don't know what it was about, but I was like, oh fuck, I gotta call Tyler back. I was doing something at the time. I was like, oh, I'll call you back, but then I fucking spaced. What if it was like some like major thing you were going to reveal? You're like, well, I didn't really want to say it on the podcast, but
What was it though? Now that you say that, what was it, Tyler?
yeah.
I was just calling a check-in.
Oh yeah. I figured, yeah. And our friend Sean too. Somebody said, same condolences, man. And our friend Sean too. Oh yeah, Sean McMillan passed away, a guy that fantasy league. He's a buddy of ours that had diabetes, and he never really took care of it. And we were in a fantasy football league since '94, and he was roommates with our buddy Ron, and he passed away. So R.I.P. to Sean. That's fucking what a shit. What a shit show.
And I hate to even throw even more on it, but that's around the same time Kabir.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Another fucking person. Kabir passed away. Yeah. So yeah, it was. I think that was on Monday, because Tuesday we were talking. He was in a fantasy league that I'm in right now. A bunch of LA comics. Kabir Singh passed away. A great comedian, and just a great dude. And passed away in this bed at home, and he was 39, which is crazy. You may have seen him on America's Got Talent. He was also on there was a cartoon he was on, a pretty major cartoon he was on too, right?
I want to say Family Guy.
I think that was it.
Family Guy. Yeah, I think he was one of the voices on Family Guy. And
everybody that knew him, he was just always had a smile, and he always was just really, really good energy. And yeah, so condolences to Kabir's family and McMillan's family and fucking my family, our family. Right. Jeez, it's just all the way around. So other than that, so now how about some funny stuff, guys? Oh fuck, dude. By the way, I don't know if it's. I told Carlos I fucking banged my head like a dummy before the podcast. I was bending down to plug in these Christmas lights and fucking just spaced and hit my head on this fucking chair that was just sitting.
I mean, that's what happens to a lot of the elders, though. You know, they start getting bumps and bruises when they get around 67 and 68 years old. So it happens. It happens to the best of y'all.
Can you use your AARP card?
Right. You can use that to get some bandages.
Can you use it on DoorDash though?
Well. So, anyways,
is there an AARP dash?
Everybody's like, it's because he's old. He's getting old. He's old. You're old. You're old as fuck. It's just
that's what happens.
And we've been doing our we're still trying to do our shit. Like for every year for Christmas, we have a tradition, Angel and I, where we watch a Christmas movie every day. Sometimes we'll double up. And so I have a list of all these movies, and I fucking text Carlos every night. All right, this is the movie we're watching tonight. Last night it was The Ref with Dennis Leary.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it all the way through. It's a couple of lines in there. I was like, this is classic.
Yeah, the chick, like basically, if you haven't seen The Ref, spoiler alert.
I don't know if I have.
Really? It's fucking funny. Dennis Leary is like a thief, and he some stuff goes down where he takes Kevin Spacey and I forget
Oh.
Annette Bening, I think is her name.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've seen
hostage.
this.
Okay,
They're like
But-
painters, right?
What's up?
They're like painters or something. Is there something with a painting?
There is a painting in it. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There is a painting in it. They do reference a painting.
Yes, Die Hard
Perfect.
is a Christmas
I've seen
movie,
it.
Victoria. I do say Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yes, it is. It's got
Die
Christmas.
Hard is a Christmas movie, and I'm shifting gears. Even though you talk about the ref, Carry On.
Oh, yeah.
Carry On is probably going to be one of those new Christmas. Even though that didn't really have nothing to do with Christmas.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, because somebody was saying, "Oh, I think that's the new Christmas."
It's because it was
Die Hard.
on Christmas.
Okay.
Was it? Oh, well,
was
yeah, that's
Christmas
right.
Eve.
That was the Christmas Eve. That was right. They were like, it's the
Yeah.
biggest travel day. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that last night.
Did you like it?
There were some things that I'm like, all right, well, this isn't so believable. Like this, I can't remember exactly what moment I was like, this seems super unrealistic at this point, but I was enjoying it for a while.
Well, Jason Bateman, that dude's an acting stud. I mean,
I
even
love
though
it.
I love
everything is
Bateman.
very monotone and but he played his role. I think.
He's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
great. I love when he's like, "Are you gonna tell me what's in the thing?" And he just goes, "No," and then takes off. You want a good, unbelievable Christmas movie that we actually enjoyed it. Now we were high out of our fucking minds. So if you watch it and you're like, "This is a pile of shit," then watch it high and see if you still feel the same. Red One with The Rock and the fucking what's the guy's name from Whiplash? J.K. Rollins.
Yeah, I do.
J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling.
Yeah, Red One.
I was
we
not
we
high, and
liked
I thought
it.
it was good.
We liked it. Angel and I liked it too. We were like, it's fucking pretty good. I
I'll have
enjoyed
to
it.
give it a watch.
And then
Mhm.
have you ever seen what was it? The one with the dude from Stranger Things that plays Santa, but he's like a fucking vicious knight or what the fuck is it? It's fuck, I forget what it's called. Let me see if anybody in the chat knows. Stranger Things guy. Not right. Stranger Things guy Santa movie. Violent Night. That's it. Have you guys seen Violent Night?
I've heard about it. Haven't
Oh.
seen it.
I watched it, but you
didn't
know,
like
I didn't like it.
What like is your favorite Christmas movie? Like Krampus or
Man.
something?
I mean, I always watch Harry Potter during Christmas.
Amari does too. Angel's daughter Amari, who's staying with us. She
Yeah.
does. She wants us to watch that, and I'm like, I don't know if I can ever. Watch
I gotta wait until I see it with Tyler. I promised.
Okay, there we go. There we go. That didn't I? I did say that, didn't I?
I don't know, but you should be saying that.
Okay. All right.
But it's so
all right.
funny, dude. After watching it with my girlfriend and just not seeing the excitement in her eyes that I felt when I watched it, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm just like it's like Angel has a thing where she can't like movies with teenagers. It's hard for her to get into. I don't know, but I think that's kind of my view with Harry Potter. Like Amari was saying, start at maybe the second one, but I don't know.
The first one's really kidsy. The first
Is
one's
it?
really kidsy because I think like they had to go with like we got to make it a real kidsy movie to appeal to so many people because it was the first one and they had to get like 9 movies approved. And then the second one, I think they're like, just do whatever you want. And they're like, all right.
Have you seen him,
Like-
Carlos?
Nah. Every time, nah.
No.
Nah, dog. Nah.
Every time I try to watch it,
dude.
I'm like, this ain't for me. It's just not. Yeah, I don't know.
It's so weird for me to see, to interact with people that like don't even know what house they're in. Like most people that I see up here have like the tattoo of their, their fucking household. Everybody here has had some sort of Harry Potter party. I feel like everybody I know up here. Maybe
So
I'm
what-
just in
I
the
feel like
nerdiest city in
that's the
world.
Harry Potter area. I don't know why that
I guess it is.
Washington area.
Yeah.
We're in fucking spooky town up here.
what houses do you think Carlos and I would be in?
Ooh.
In
All
the
right.
house. I
This
was my
you
life
better tiptoe,
never-
Tyler. You better tiptoe. This could be bad.
All right,
Well,
yeah.
I think Carlos, brave guy. I'm gonna put him in Gryffindor.
And
I
and
feel
those are
like-
good guys, right?
Those are the good guys, the main dudes.
Okay.
Fucking pussy.
And then I would put you in Hufflepuff.
That sounds like for fat people. Is that why?
It is.
Hum-
It
hum-
is.
You motherfucker.
What is it
Hufflepuff?
called?
Hufflepuff.
What the
It's the
fuck? are
Badger
Hufflepuffs?
household.
It's a what?
Humble buck.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Huffle?
Yeah, Hufflepuff.
Like huffing, huffle. I don't know why I went like that. Like I have a
Yeah,
huff.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hufflepuff.
Ooh,
There's a lot of
Hufflepuff.
goofy
Yeah.
ass
We're
words in
catching
the-
up quick.
in the wizarding world. A lot of goofy words in the wizarding world, but Hufflepuff definitely has the most treats in their dormitory.
What the fuck?
It's a good vibe.
I should be offended, but that is so funny. Fucking you.
And Hufflepuff is known for like being the most loyal. So there you go.
All right, I can
There
get,
you
I can
go.
get with that.
Okay.
A little Blue Rush. Have you heard of
Yeah.
this? By the way, Tyler, you're the resident weed expert. Have you heard of this? You Be Good.
No, not a lot of brands are cross state though.
That's what the lady
Um,
was telling me. Yikes! This is these are
Yeah, I
very-
haven't seen those. I've
Fruit-
been sticking
fruit
to those micro bars. I
those are the
showed you.
best. This oh fuck. I
Where'd
love
you get
those.
that from?
Right by us, the place right by us. So one of our traditions, Angel and I's tradition, her birthday is December 20th, so this Friday, and it's also, around Christmas time. So every year since we've been dating, we go to Enchanted here in Vegas, which the Las Vegas minor league baseball team, they take the baseball park and they fill it up with all these Christmas lights, and they have snow machines, and they have like a maze and shit, and we always go do that. And so, Angel wants like friends and family around to get her mind off of other shit, obviously. And so, we've invited probably like 20 or 30 people to do the Enchanted with us. And then afterwards, another tradition, we go to the Sand Dollar, which is like it's like a world-renowned dive bar here in Vegas. That they do every holidays. They do themes. So for Halloween, they have all the Halloween stuff. They have live band. Christmas, they'll have themed drinks and all these Christmas lights and everything. It's a dope little joint. So a lot of people have been saying they can't do the Enchanted, but they're going to meet us at the Sand Dollar because some comics are doing shows or they got other shit.
Vegas has got to be such a fun city to live in because you guys always have something going on.
Dude,
Always something going on.
That Kirk McHenry, we were just talking about that last night, where what I tell people all the time, name anything you want to do in the world and you can probably find a version of it here in Vegas.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it does get hot, but it's like 3 to 4 months of hot weather, and then the rest of the time, to me, the weather is fucking perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it gets cold, but you'll have clear skies, and it's I love it. And and I don't go to the Strip unless I'm working.
Right.
Except for what was it, 2 nights ago? Or Sunday I took Angel out. We also, another tradition, we always go to PF Chang's for her birthday. So we did our PF Chang's thing, and then we went to the Botanical Garden at the Bellagio. They did it all up Christmas.
Yeah.
So doing all the Christmas birthday shit as we can. And I
Try
was
to
gonna
bang
say,
bang shrimp at PF Chains.
I get Mongolian beef, and she gets I forget what it's called. It's the most expensive fucking thing on there. It's like salmon or I know. And so I'm like, getting it again this year, are you? All right. Dude, I was going to tell you in The Ref, that movie, The Ref, to me, the funniest line is when Annette Bening is bitching to him about her husband. She's like, it's this, and he's has them hostage, and Dennis Leary just goes, "What are we, girlfriends here? What the fuck are you talking?" He's like, "What the fuck do I give a fuck about all this shit?"
Well, I
just
think you
love how
find
funny-
last night when he said, "Who takes the criminals and then lets them out?" And the little girl said, "Republicans."
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like-
yeah, dude. It still holds up. Still holds up.
Right.
It was, I like The Ref. I don't know. I wonder what we'll do tonight. I'll text
Candy
you.
Lane.
What?
Candy Lane.
What's that? Is that the Eddie Murphy one?
Candy-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? You know what, Carlos? We have a request. We will, because that's on our list.
That's
Candy
a
Lane.
2023.
Yeah. If I remember, it wasn't that bad. It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep.
What else you guys got to report?
Or Kalia,
man.
I'm letting Kalia know that I'm on the podcast. She was calling right in the middle of our podcast.
Yeah, and Kalia's been checking in again. Another comic family. She's been checking in with us a bunch. Like it's so funny because, well, one, like on the other end of it, when you hear the news, nobody knows what to say. Nobody knows,
Right.
like you're like, I don't know what to say. I just, if there's anything I can do to help, and then also like, I'm navigating. I'm just trying to be here for Angel in whatever way I can, and navigating that. So it's like Kalia called one time and we were in the middle of something, and so I didn't answer it, but I just texted her. I was like, sorry, I'm in the middle of something. I'll call you back. And then she's like, Jay, don't apologize. You have no reason to apologize. I was like, oh, I'm just trying to fucking. But yeah. Anyway.
So here's a story, and again, this is on comedy. And so we never like to see anybody bomb, but
There you go.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Yeah, we
we do like to see it. But the cocky people,
yeah.
ones that are always yapping about what they doing and how they doing. Well, we watched the pretty epic bomb guest set on Friday night.
Where was this at?
LA Comedy Club.
I'm trying to think of. Oh, I think I heard about this from Justin. Of course, the Informer.
Of course. He was getting the earful after the fact. He wasn't present, but we were present to see it because we just needed to see how this was going forward. But I'm not gonna put the dude's name out on the bus. It'll eventually come out because he will probably throw himself under the bus. But he was making all this big to do, and then he bugged the owner Booker about getting his guest set.
Matt?
Then he shows up at Matt. He shows up at 7:58. The show is at 8:00. Shows up at 7:58. Daps me, daps Matt like he owned the place and just walked back into the green room.
Like take notes. Might want to watch this.
Jimmy McMurrin gets up. Jimmy is a comic. He's a
high energy.
So, so he got the energy right where it goes from the start. And then this dude gets up there and dives it. At one point, his first line was, "Where the white people at? Where the black people at?"
Wait. Where the white people at?
What the Asians
Where the
at?
white women at?
And of course, after he asked that question, it wasn't leading into a joke. All right, so let me tell you about cow tipping. And we was like, what?
I already love this guy.
It did. And it
just wants to know where people are in the room.
He's just taking a poll.
They're right there. Everybody that you call. And so he does that bit, and he's talking about something else. But then I about fell out the seat. But he, in the middle of whatever he was saying, there's a lady sitting right in the front. He said, "Stop looking at my dick. Stop looking at my dick. It's a big one. I know you looking at my big dick." And he's like,
"Whoa, he stole my joke."
He stole my dick.
Speaking of stealing jokes, he told Matt that.
Wait. Before you, because I know this part. This is the only part. I didn't hear that he had bombed. I just heard the part you're about to say.
Oh yeah, no.
But before you say what he told Matt, the manager, what happened in the rest of the set? Anything?
Okay, so he asked that. Then at one point he calls that he calls that same lady an Asian mutt.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Again, he did steal Tyler's act.
Oh no! How old is this guy?
Tyler's
playing his 30s.
Oh no! I love you, Tyler. Oh no! So like some dude. Oh no!
And then
how old is this guy?
For his closer, he says, "Hold on one second. Let's see here. I'm gonna read y'all some jokes. And starts doing stock jokes, almost like knock jokes at the end. And so we were like, "Wow, you did this all, and you wrapped all this up."
You did this. You bombed in multiple ways, and just you had like a new way to bomb for every minute. I got 5 minutes. I got 5 ways you can bomb.
In 7 minutes. And then he tells Matt, the owner, at the end, oh yeah, that joke I did about cow tipping. I got that from my homie in Arkansas because he's not here.
Yeah.
So you just basically told him you stole a bit because the dude's not here. And so Matt was like, he said, what? And he was like, yeah, no. I mean, he told me I could do it, but I'm just saying. But
right. Horse shit.
That man, listen, I was like, he will never be back there again. I mean, I don't.
You have to tell me after the podcast. Real quick, Anthony Bolton, what up? AB sidebar. I'm in the process of getting prepped for gastric bypass surgery on December 30th, and you were one of the motivating factors for getting the surgery. Oh, dude, thank you. You already lost 103 pounds. Holy shit! Wow. Congrats, Anthony. That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Now, did you choose, or was it suggested for you to do bypass versus like the sleeve or something else? I'd be curious about that. Also, Anthony, send me a DM on Instagram, Big Irish J on Instagram, and we can chop it up offline, and I'll answer any questions I can tell you from my experience. And excuse me. Back to this dude, the bomber.
Can I add to Anthony? I've lost 40 pounds in the last 3 months. By the way, I don't know if you guys can tell.
Oh yeah, look at how slim your face is.
Yeah,
it's getting slim. I got a lot of filters on.
It really is.
Yeah, congrats. All on Ozempic, man.
It was from
really
Ozempic.
It was all from Ozempic. I've been taking that, and it's kind of funny because it's like you get a vial, and it's like they say it's $300 a month, but that vial has lasted me the whole 3 months. So it's only been like $100 a month. And the amount of money that I'm saving on not buying groceries
or more material for clothes.
Or yeah. I am losing money on buying smaller outfits though.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking great, Tyler. Angel is on. Well, Angel's diabetic, so that's her medicine that you're using to lose weight. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm just abusing it. I've been snorting it up here.
How are you supposed to like it?
You cook it on a spoon, and then you.
I got it from this guy out of the back of his van. I don't know. He says he's a doctor.
Crack.
Dude, it's an injection, and I didn't know that you can just buy hypodermic needles off Amazon. Like they're just needles. I always thought, like in my head, I always thought that junkies were like going to hospitals and like getting a syringe that way, like through some sort of bullshit. I thought this was some sort of gate kept,
No,
right.
But you can buy hundreds of them for like $2.
Yeah, exactly. Diabetes. Stephen said diabetes. Stephen Moody. Anthony said it was suggested to do the bypass surgery by your doctor. All right. Out of all of them, I had the sleeve, and I'm glad I had the sleeve, but send me a message, Anthony, and we'll chop it up. I'll tell you why I'm glad I got the sleeve versus anything else.
Yeah.
Or I could have just done Ozempic, I guess.
From the what about this guy that bombed? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. I mean, interesting. Yeah, it was interesting to see, and I didn't talk to him after. I had to get somewhere else, but I was like, I'm interested to see. I wanted to see if he's gonna post up that he murdered.
Now, I'm curious. So, is this a guy that's like kind of known within the comedy community here?
Yes, but not in a positive light, and I think that's kind of the thing is that. Again, nobody wished that he would come up there and bomb because obviously it changes the trajectory of the show because now whoever comes behind it has to work back to get it back to where it was. So I'm not saying that to say we ate it, but I mean, but you had to just see it to be like, okay, again, it's not a farce that this dude does this repeatedly and never delivers when he has that opportunity. So he's definitely known within the community, but not for a good thing.
I wonder if I guess, will you say?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't know the dude's name though. Actually, and you don't have to say, but is it the guy that we were talking about that you know him better than I do? I don't know if I even know him, but he's always like pumping shit up and inflating shit. Okay.
Very much so. And he also impersonates another well-known comic. Yeah.
Kevin. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
There you
All
go.
right. I know who you're talking about. I don't really know if I know him. I gotta look him up. But that's fucking hilarious because
Wow.
I guess he's always fucking talking like big shit.
Well, he's lied about being on several well-known comedy shows, and one of them you just like recently somebody started asking him questions that was actually on the show, like, "Hey, what season were you on?" And he hasn't responded yet because you're not on that season. My light just went out for whatever reason. So yeah, he's never been on it, and let's call it what it is. He was wilding out. He said he had been on wilding out, and again, those are things that you check because they even list out who's a recurring person on wilding out.
Right.
So he's never been on there, but he has all the shirts and all the hoodies and everything. It's
oh no.
weird.
Tyler. Oh no. Oh fuck. That's
hilarious though. You got to lean into it if you're gonna lie.
Oh,
about it, I guess.
Jesus, he leans a little too hard.
That's that fake it till you make it shit.
That's beyond faking it till you make it. That's I've made it. Y'all just didn't know it.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, especially now, like you might be able to get away with that in like the 60s or 70s,
Right.
but now you can just go, oh, really? Let me look up cast of Wilding Out. What season? You know, why would you lie about that?
And here's the thing: this is the comedy it's a big, small comedy community.
Right.
And like it's a lot of people who do comedy, but it's not a lot of people who are in that inner circle of people who know people. And so when you start talking about what you think you've done or what you say you've done, and it's not within the inner circle of those people who have actually done it, then you put yourself in a dangerous position because when they start questioning you, then you're ruining your reputation because I don't know why this light keeps going out. You don't know what the feedback is going to be or who they know that can stop your growth. So it's a weird dynamic to say the least.
Have you I'll tell mine after, but have either of you guys ever had somebody use you as a vouch for something that you didn't vouch for them for?
I think so. Well, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I've had it happen, and I
think people know. They'll know that I'm not gonna. I mean, if the person reaches out, I've definitely told people that, yeah, you can use me as a vouch. And then when the guy reaches out, I'm like, no, but I'm available.
you no bullshit. Motherfucker. What was yours, Carlos?
Yeah, I mean, I had a comment tell a booker one time that I told them to call them or reach out to them. I was like, of course, you know, those people call you and say, hey, did you send this person to me? And I was like, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. Because if I'm do that, I mean, the professionalism of course, I'm preaching to the choir here is that I would talk to that person first, and then they'd say, let me go talk to that person for you, and then you reach back out to them after I've had that conversation with them.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not going to have nobody go cold call somebody vouch for them now.
It's so funny. What made me think about this is because you were saying how like there's a lot of different parts to it, but it is a small community comedy in general. And I've had, I remember Jen from Laughs Unlimited called me one time and was like, who do you know? So she said a name and I was like, no. And she goes, oh, he said you vouched for him. And I was like, what? And so I remember I looked up and it was like somebody that maybe I did a show at like Flappers with, which saying you did a show at Flappers with someone is like saying you did an open mic with someone. You know, it's like anybody could be on that show. Excuse me. And then I had another person. This wasn't so much Well, I guess it indirectly it kind of was using me, but somebody was emailing clubs and saying that they headlined a bunch of these other clubs. One of them was Laugh Boston, which they never headlined that club. They did my show, my Big Irish Jay and Friends show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wasn't me, just so we know.
No. No. And then like some other shows that they maybe did like an off night, but they're saying that like they headlined that club, not like they didn't do a full weekend and stuff. But they were saying and so I got hit up by Ryan Cott, shout out to the man Ryan Cott out of Boston, who was like, yeah, so your boys, it's like, what the fuck is this? And then Cott spoke with these other clubs that he had emailed. And so all these club owners and managers are like, yeah, fuck this guy. This guy's full of shit. And like, Cott's like, he never fucking headlined Laugh Boston. And yeah, so it's like,
you messes yourself up. If you're trying to get somewhere, why would you put yourself in that position? Why would you do that?
And that person never, and still to this day, has never said, hey, just want to give you a heads up, I fucked up, which they eventually had to do to those clubs. They told them, like, they apologized. And I'm like, fuck, man, it's just, it's
why
crazy.
Would you do that?
Dude, that sets you back.
Yeah,
does that person bounce back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to go to to extreme next level to bounce back from something like that, because those clubs remember that. If you lie about that, you lie about anything.
And I mean, I don't know this, but I would assume that all those clubs that you were trying to get in are like, nah, we don't fuck with him because he fucking lied on us or lied on these other clubs, So
and I don't know now. I don't know what you're gonna do on stage either. Now.
Yeah,
I definitely don't know what you're gonna do on stage now. So nah, I'm good. I can't waste our brand on a unknown for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, no.
And like, I mean, just this is a perfect example, and just like you said, Carlos, kind of how we handle it, like if I'm vouching for Carlos, like he may not even be aware. Like it happened last night. I was doing Kathleen Dunbar, who's a great comic here in Vegas. She books a lot of senior living homes. Shut the fuck up. And so fucking Carlos said,
you were right in your environment. Go ahead.
Said, they may not let you leave. They're gonna be like, aren't you a resident? You gotta go to your room. I was like, fuck you, Carlos. But,
thank you for your performance. Go back to 32B.
They're like, oh, look, one of the little residents is trying some stand-up. No, but I was doing that last night with Kirk McHenry, and I was talking to Kathleen. I was like, do you know Carlos Anthony? And I think I don't know if she said she may have heard of you or what, but she was like, no, for whatever reason. And I was like, oh, you should. And she trusts my vouches because all the people that I've said, like, I vouch for this person, Roger Lazola, and some other people have she's been very happy with. And so I was like, Carlos, and she goes, have him contact me. That was the next thing she said, because she trusts my vouch. And then Carlos, I told Carlos, I'm like, hit her up. And so he texted her and hasn't heard back yet. I see.
Like
I'm doing.
Probably like I'm not old enough yet.
I mean, no, I think you are. And I'm doing a show with her again tomorrow at one of those places. So I'll say, hey, Carlos hit you up.
Yep. I do appreciate it.
I got you. And so Tyler, since I know you're doing the festive stuff for us with your filter, but
yeah, I feel like a jackass when
where's your black tree? I don't see it.
We haven't done anything for the holiday. We haven't set up or anything. I know it's still in storage. I was thinking about doing it today. But yeah.
This time goes by so fast. I'm like, by the time you put all the tree, especially right now, we're a week out, which is crazy. We're a week out from Christmas.
I know.
So
we did a Christmas party last week, and I was like at my friend's house, and I'm like, damn, it's so cool that you guys dressed up your house, for the holidays. And I'm like, but I'm not having anybody over here. So, but I was like telling Tori, I'm like, dude, if we don't bring this fucking tree out this year, I'm fucking slam dunking it in the garbage
Oh,
can on the first. Like, this is the second year in the row we didn't bring it out.
It was pretty dope when you well, that's what I was going to ask you is since I know Halloween's like your Super Bowl, you know.
Mhm.
So what do you guys do if you're not bringing out that black tree? What do you guys do?
For Halloween this year or for
No,
Christmas?
Christmas.
So we basically just do Christmas at my family's.
Mhm.
And that place is all decked out and decor. We did a few Christmas parties. We're doing a comics Christmas party on the 29th. It's this white elephant thing. It's really fun. A couple of friends of mine put it on. It's a white elephant. You bring a gift that's like your entry. We're not advertising it because it's not like we have enough friends that we're just gonna fill it with friends type of thing.
That would have been cool to get an invite, right, Carlos?
I was saying, yeah, that would have been nice. It would have been real nice. We could have went out on a Friday.
Well, we're just doing it locals.
Well, I mean, you never know if you send an invite, maybe we'll come out.
We
We
could have
don't
been in
have
Seattle on the
civilians
29th.
for video, and maybe next year we could do a Zoom one.
Next year, I don't know where I'm gonna be next year. I could be. I don't know where I'm gonna be. I don't know where I'm gonna be next year.
I guess make me
That's,
feel
you know,
bad
you
about
just,
it.
one of your closest.
2024. Over 2025. I may not make it to 2025. You know.
So, anyways, the Christmas is spending time with friends and family.
That's our favorite thing is Carlos and I will do that. Like if I see he's got a gig, I'll be like, I mean, it'd been cool if maybe you would have took me with you. My favorite is the fade out where you just slowly fade out.
Right.
Like, I mean, I would have gone with you if I would have got an invite. But
It's so fade.
I like it.
We did a white elephant Christmas Sunday with my neighbor across the hall. It was cool.
is that where like some black
Hell
dudes
yeah.
just get a bunch of fat white chicks?
Nice.
The fucking weirdest
I sent you the pictures.
Oh shit! That's what a white elephant party should be from now on. It's just setting up fat white chicks with black dudes or Mexican dudes. I mean, I know Roger likes a white elephant.
That'll get you canceled.
We just want to stay here at the home. These are just jokes, and edible
Yeah,
and weed is kicking in.
I can't believe you said that.
Right.
Our white elephant's different.
Because
We
I got
do,
a Amazon Echo out of it, so I was
shit.
definitely cool. Yeah.
Is that like the little speakers that you talk to and it answers shit like the
Yeah.
Google thing? Oh,
But that's what I spent all day yesterday trying to connect all my Amazon and things so I can hear everything throughout the place. So I'm getting more high tech over here now.
all right,
Nice.
all right. And what were you saying, Tyler, about your white elephant?
So our white elephant's a little different. Like it's like a show. It's definitely a show where like the audience is everybody, and then there's a comedian on stage. There's three of them actually. And we basically usher you up. You pick a gift out of the pile of gifts, and some of them we call them poison gifts, where they're joke gifts that the comics had purchased ourselves, and our buddy Andy fucking gifts wrapped them. I don't know what he must have taken a goddamn class on it, because it's like beautifully wrapped presents, and then you open it and it's like 1,000-year-old egg, just like one of them was marshmallows that were filled with wasabi.
Yeah.
Just like
Yuck.
joke gag gifts.
Yeah.
But then you open the gift in front of everybody, show the gift. They tell you if it's poison or not. Then there's like a big haha. And then you can like exchange the gift. But while you're up there, you get interviewed by the comedian on like what happened this year, how you doing. So it's just kind of like a little talk show for all of our friends.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's fun. We normally don't tell people that it is a show. We just invite them to a party, and it's kind of a surprise show onto them, which is really funny for me because I get to see all of our friends who don't want to be on stage, And then, of course, all the comedians that are like, fuck yeah, a little stage time.
Right. That's so funny. I remember the white elephant is those gift giving thing. It's like it's basically you get a gift and you don't know who it's from, right?
Mhm.
And you can exchange it for somebody else's that opened before yours. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah, you can. By my understanding is you can exchange. That gift can get taken up to 3 times, and after the 3rd time, then whoever has it has it. But yeah, so it can kind of round about in several
So
different.
then this was different. I still remember this fucking 15 years later, or 16 years later. I was working at Yahoo, and we had a gift thing where you would Secret Santa. That's what it was. It wasn't White Elephant. It was Secret Santa. So the only rules was no gag gifts, and I think under $20. Those are your rules, right? So I don't remember what I got for whoever I was Santa for, but the guy that got my Secret Santa, Matthew Laguerre, who fucking follows me on he also goes by Tobias the something. He does like Ren Fair shows, and he does magic and shit. But he he got me, he was my Santa, and this motherfucker got me. It was a like an old school telephone, that had a cord that you would plug into a cell phone.
I like it. That's right up your alley. It takes you back to your days.
Yeah.
And this was fucking like 17 years ago, 16 or 17 years ago. And I was like, I just go, oh, thanks.
You'll grow into it.
And this is back when phones had the little
plug in. That's crazy.
I'm like, oh, so this isn't a gag gift. You want me to actually plug this in and use this with my cell phone here? Thanks for the thoughtful gift. I was so fucking annoyed.
What did you? Because you
like
are the gift giver. What did you give him?
He wasn't. I didn't have him as my Secret Santa. I had somebody else,
Okay.
and they were happy with. I'm a very thoughtful gift giver. I'm very good.
Yeah, you think it through, man. You think it through.
Yeah. You know,
I did. Like I said, I did the what is it? The white Christmas,
elephant.
the white elephant,
White bitch.
And I got a little. I was able to, because it was under $25. I found a little single waffle maker.
Oh,
I think that was dope. I was like, no, this
that's
is
actually fucking waffle sounds amazing right now.
so it makes a single waffle.
I just Victoria said I just dropped off my Secret Santa gift at work. We drew names yesterday. Now I'm done. I feel accomplished. And BS Jeffrey said he would use that phone now. Fuck off, BS.
Yeah,
motherfucker. Well, actually, you might. All right, let's wrap it up on this Christmas early Christmas edition. The next one, are you guys able to do next week on Christmas Eve, or should we?
I'm going to be celebrating.
I can't even talk. Are you staying in town, Carlos?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay.
Man, is it already a week away from Christmas?
Yeah. Can you do a Christmas Eve show? We
We
can do it at any time.
If we can do it earlier, probably. I just have a dinner.
All right, Carlos, can you do it earlier?
Yep, I'm down.
We'll do like 1 o'clock or something. That work? 1 or 2?
1 o'clock.
Sweet Jesus. I'll just be getting out of bed.
I will be just getting out of bed, maybe 2 o'clock.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Away. It's 4 o'clock.
By the next week. So 5:30?
Right.
Same time. I'll be late to my party.
All right, what's our plugs? What's the plugs we got?
So tomorrow I am at Jokes and Fire, then Silent but Deadly on Thursday, then the Hilarious 7 on Friday.
All right, Tyler.
So this next weekend I'm back in Canada doing the Fox Cabaret in Vancouver, BC, and then Seattle is on the 29th. Sunday is that White Elephant show in Seattle and Halcyon. If you want to come and bring a gift, you don't have to bring a gift. You can just sit in the crowd and watch other people celebrate. We will ask you to leave if you're not being festive, though.
Oh, well, damn.
I like it.
No Grinches.
Tomorrow I'm in Summerlin at this old folks home. I gotta. You probably
You're going home.
Oh, you're going back to your old folks home?
All right. Going back to your original residence. Okay, go ahead.
27th, 28th of December, I will be in Glendale, Arizona at the Great Stir Crazy Comedy Club. And then after that, December 30th, all the way till January 5th, I will be at LA Comedy Club, bringing in the new year. You can go to bigrj.com for tickets. And until next week, I love you all again. Thank you, everybody, for the well wishes and the support. And I will relay everybody's condolences to Angel. Love you all. And until next week.
See y'all.
Bye.